Acts 2:42.
And they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship and in breaking of bread and in prayers.
They continue, they, and I continue. They, say they. Say they, corporate. Go ahead. Hebrews 10:25.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching.
As the manner of some is, don't forsake the assembling of yourself. We need to stay together. This world is never going to get better than it is. Things are going to get worse. But if we stay together, we can survive anything. A true story of a young man in the days of Hitler, when the Jews were persecuted in Germany. A train came and took everybody in a community and drove them out of town in the winter, bad winter weather, and asked all of them to come off the train and left them on the field to die. And the train departed. And everybody was shivering in the winter, trying to get some heat to stay alive. And there was a young man seated next to an old man who was shivering, didn't want to die. And he said, "Old man, let me help you out." And he started massaging the old man, keeping him warm. He kept on doing that and forgot about himself. And when he came to himself, he looked around and everybody around him was dead except him and the old man. What kept him alive? Selflessness. What kept him alive? The willingness to help somebody and to keep somebody alive kept him alive. Unless we forget about ourselves and start reaching out to one another and helping others with our giftings and our callings, we don't stand a chance. If you are going to live long, you got to invest into others. We have to take care of one another. We have to be a community. The business community in the church must come together and not take one another for granted. If we need carpenters, instead of going outside to get carpenters, let's use the carpenters among us. Let's use the painters among us. Let's use the architects among us. Let's use the doctors among us. Let's use the accountants among us. Let's use the security people among us. Professionals must come together. Doctors in the church must come together. Lawyers must come together. We have to begin to find ourselves and start relating and align ourselves with one another. If we don't do that, we don't stand a chance. I'm just telling you. You don't have to clap. You don't have to clap. But if you believe it, you can clap. Even billionaires have a club, and billionaires belong. They belong. I was talking to a billionaire friend of mine about something I was doing, and he said, "No, the way you are going about it is wrong." So he showed me how to do it. And I stood there and I said, "Wow, I never thought about this." It was a very simple idea. Took him to the net back there, and he gave me an idea, and I said, "How come I never thought about it? How come?" Simple idea. And he said, "I have some friends, I can make some call for you." And the friends he had were also billionaires. And he called those friends. And when I Googled them, I said, "Wow." So the billionaires work with billionaires. That's it. The rich work with the rich. The poor work with the poor. That's why the rich are becoming richer, because they have a network of rich people. They help themselves, so they stay at the top. If you bring something they are not interested, you know something, wait a minute, they will call someone. You say, "Hey, I have this deal here. It's not my area. If you are interested in it, I think it's a good deal." They know how to network among themselves. As for us, we stand alone. I'm telling you, I don't care how smart and intelligent, connected and learned you are. If you stand alone, you die. I'm just telling you.